Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So lighting's a little different in this video because it's actually really late right now, so I know I'm gonna have no natural lighting, so I'm just using a lamp that I have, but I actually kind of prefer it because it just ensures that I have lighting. Today's video is gonna be a Glossier review part 2. I bought some new items and I also bought some of the same items but just in different shades. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start off with this Glossier Priming Moisturizer. You guys saw me use this in my first video, but it was just a sample, and I liked it so much that I went back and bought the actual product. This retails for $22, and it's a pretty big tube. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this big, honestly. I literally only use like that much because a little does go a long way, and this stuff makes your skin very hydrated and very dewy. I'm actually not gonna put any on my nose and on my forehead because I don't know why, but lately I've actually been oily, like right here in my T-zone. But I love this moisturizer, it's so hydrating. Next, I'm gonna be trying the Glossier Balm.com in the flavor Mango. They have a lot of other flavors, but I heard Mango is one of the better ones. I already tried this the day that it came in, and I wanted to eat it so bad because it literally smells so good, and it smells like candy mango jellies. So I'm only gonna use a little bit. So this lip balm does feel really nice on the lips. It kind of feels like Vaseline, but less oily. So it kind of feels like Vaseline at the beginning, but then throughout the day, when it starts to kind of settle in on your lips, it starts to feel actually hydrating. Alright, so our face is primed and ready. So I'm just gonna go with my Glossier Stretch Concealer in shade G8. You guys already know that I really like this. I use this like every day, and it's become such a holy grail for me. It just gives me like the most glossiest under eye ever with still providing coverage and a brightening effect, so I love it. One thing I've noticed about using this concealer is that it does not crease whatsoever, and I am prone to creasing because I have very deep lines under my eyes, so every single concealer I've bought in the past, I've always creased. But because this concealer is so lightweight and so glossy and really natural looking, it doesn't crease in my lines whatsoever. It looks so good all day long. I love this concealer so much, I'm never going to get another concealer. It is worth the $18. It really is. I've been so busy all day. It's really nice to get to sit down and play around with my new makeup. Do you guys see how like pretty and natural it is? Like, it brightened up my under eyes, got rid of my dark circles, and I look super dewy and glossy underneath. Like, it just looks so how I would want my concealer to look. Alright, so next I got another cloud paint, but this is in a different shade. This is in the shade Dusk. So that's what it looks like. It's like a brownish nude. I think it's really pretty. Of course, it's blending out super seamlessly. I really like this color. It's a really natural brown looking blush. Sometimes I don't like blushes that are too pink or too red because on my skin tone at least, it looks like my skin is irritated, so I don't like that. So this is like a really pretty color if you're also like that and you want a really natural looking blush color. I would definitely get Dusk because it's very neutral and nude and brown. I'm gonna go with my stippling brush and just kind of blend that out. This blush itself already blends really seamlessly. It is not patchy whatsoever, so I really like that. So I'm just gonna take a little of the excess and put it on my nose like I always do because I think that looks really cute. So because I've actually been kind of oily lately, I'm actually going to go in with a powder and just powder my face. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte in Translucent, I believe. I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild brush and just... So I just go in with the light layers so that my skin still looks dewy and there's not like a really vivid powder effect on my face. Next product, we have the Glossier Boy Brow. I have really stubborn eyebrows, like my hairs are really long and they grow down. So I'm not really expecting this to work, but we're gonna test it out. And I got mine in clear. Do you guys see how like stubborn and long my hairs are? Like they don't stay up. That's why I need like soap or wax to hold them up, because they just will not stay up no matter how hard I try. So this is one side with the boy brow. This is one side without. I mean, it does lift up my eyebrows, but it's like nothing dramatic. All right, let's just go ahead and do this side, see how it turns out. If your brows are easily manipulated by products like this, I would recommend it. But my brows are just not having it. That's just how my eyebrows are. So now that's my eyebrows with them both done. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in my eyebrows before I continue with anything else. All right, now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just gonna go in with my bronzer. I've been loving the Butter bronzer. I always smell it because it smells so good. Next, I'm just gonna go with my favorite Holy Grail palette, the Just Peachy Mattes palette. The colors are just like everything I want out of a palette. I think I'm gonna stick to making it quite brown and nude to match the blush. Just gonna go in with a clean brush to kind of blend that all together. So just a really cute brown eyeshadow look. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with the Glossier Lash Slick Mascara. So I have been trying this ever since my first Glossier review, and I know I wasn't like super amazed by it, but the longer I've been using it, the better I am at using it. I've been putting on multiple layers on my eyelashes, and I realized that no matter how many coats I put, my eyelashes just keep getting longer and longer, and they don't get any clumpier. And that's really rare to come across with mascara. So I have been loving this a lot and using this like every single day, because it's the only thing that doesn't make my eyelashes super clumpy. And it doesn't smudge either, which is a pro. All my mascaras always smudge somehow. I wish I had longer eyelashes so that I could show you guys how well this mascara works. So next we're just going to be trying out this Glossier Haloscope highlighting stick. This is a new product. I already swatched it to see what the color was like. And this is in the shade Quartz. So you can see it has like the highlighter shade, and then in the middle it's like a hydrating cream to make your skin look really dewy and natural. So I'm just going to take this on my finger like this, swirl it around, and dab it on my cheeks. Ooh, one thing I'm noticing about this is that it's very, very creamy. It's very like hydrating and gives me a really natural, dewy highlighting finish. Put a little bit on my nose. My Cupid's bow. Down the bridge of my nose. We're also gonna take a little bit on the eyelid. I love my eyelids looking glossy. So here's the eyelid with the gloss. Here's the eyelid with no gloss. This is really nice. I would definitely recommend this. It gives you like the most natural highlight. This is probably going to become another holy grail in my makeup routine. I really like this. I have this highlighting stick from Wet n Wild, but I absolutely hate this product because although it is super blinding, it picks up on all my texture, which this does not do, and it emphasizes my pores, and it has chunks of glitter in it that get all over my face, and yeah. Alright, next product is the Glossier Generation G Matte Lipsticks. I already tried this in my first review video, but this is in the shade Cake. I got the shade Like and Crush, which are really nice like pink shades, so I wanted to get a really nice nude brown shade. I heard this shade is really pleasing on people with my skin tone, so I'm really excited to try this out. Oh wow, that's really pretty. It is like a really pretty nude peach brown shade. It goes really well with my whole nude look I have going on. Now, I already said in my first video I really like these, and I still live by that. I think these are like amazing. I love how they apply on. I love how they're sheer and buildable with the more swipes you do. I love the color. I love how they feel. They feel so hydrating. I know they're called matte lipsticks, but they don't feel matte at all. They just look matte, but they feel like a lip balm. This is a really pretty shade. I think I like this shade more than I like the other two. It's like a perfect nude for my skin tone. Alright, to finish off the look, I'm just gonna spray my face with my Morphe and Jeffree Star collab strawberry spray. Again, I enjoyed everything. The new products that I tried was the Balm.com lip balm, and that I recommend. The Haloscope, that I also recommend. I think that gave me the prettiest, most natural highlight ever. And the Cloud Paint Dusk, I think I actually like this shade a lot more than the one I have in Beam. And then this Generation G matte lipstick in Cake, I also really love the formula, love the look of it. It's also my favorite out of the other Generation G lipsticks I have. And then everything I reviewed before as well, I would still recommend, like the priming moisturizer, the stretch concealer, and the Lash Slick mascara. Those items are also really great. So yeah, Glossier is like a 10 out of 10 for me. It does everything I would want my makeup to do, so that's really good. So that was my Glossier review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, use my link down below in my description box to get 10% off your first purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.